Hundreds of people came together at the Don Bosco Square in Shillong's Laitumkhrah on Sunday for a candlelight vigil to express solidarity with the persecuted people of Manipur. Organised by the Manipur Support Group, the candlelight vigil witnessed the participation of hundreds of people from different walks of life. Placards reading, "Women's bodies are not your battlefield. Rise up for justice and peace in Manipur. Save Manipur, no more communal fascism," and "Justice delayed is justice denied" were also displayed during the gathering. Slogans condemning the BJP-led government for its failure to act against the atrocities and demanding the resignation of Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh also echoed during the demonstration. Participants condemned the brutality against women as a weapon of war and demanded accountability from the strife-torn state. Caldwell Manners, a human rights advocate and a member of the Manipur Support Network in Shillong that organized the program, expressed concern at the experience of displaced people due to the ethnic conflict in Manipur.
My name is Caldwell Manners, and we're part of the Manipur Support Network here in Shillong. It's just a group of concerned citizens, particularly concerned with what's happening in Manipur at this moment, the violence that's happening over there, but also really concerned about the experience of people who've been displaced in the conflict and who have arrived in the city. And we're very concerned about how they are adjusting into a new life here, finding a house, finding schools, healthcare for their children. So that's a really big concern, and we want to really highlight that there are a lot of people who have arrived in the city and are having a really hard time. So today's event was to show solidarity with the people and the victims of the conflict in Manipur, both Kuki and Meitei. We are here to call for peace, we're here to call for reconciliation, we're here to call for the end of all violence, and that the state will take responsibility and be accountable for the things that has happened in the last couple of months. A lot of what has happened has been a failure of the state to respond adequately to the violence that has happened over there, and we're hoping that the state will kind of take notice of that and do the things that it needs to do. It has the power, and it just doesn't have the political will to do so.
Social activist Angela Rangat, who also took part in the vigil, condemned all the forces behind the unrest in the northeastern state.
Today, Shillong came together along with people who are here, who are from Manipur, to show our indignation, our protest against the civil war. That is what is happening in Manipur. Against the orchestrated civil war that has continued for more than 2 months. It is time for all of us in the region to realize that the kind of violence that has been unleashed in in Manipur, the kind of violence that and hatred that has been spread, is something that those in power know very well about, and in fact we have to hold them responsible. They have raised terror groups, they have raised militias, and they have allowed those militias to run riot and to use communities, using the Meitei against the Kukis against the Meitei, for their designs, for something much larger than what we are seeing actually. So we have to hold both the Manipur government, the Biren Singh government accountable, and the Modi government accountable for what has happened in Manipur. We have to stop pointing fingers at each other, and all of our fingers have to point towards the government. We have to demand for accountability. These are crimes of unbelievable proportion. Arson, murder, and recently the parading of women, using women as a battlefield. And when injustice of that kind happens, especially for us women, when it happens to anybody in any corner of the world, it happens to each one of us. And that's why we have to come together to condemn it. And we have to give out a very strong message that we will not allow our region to be destabilized We will not allow our region to be used by fascist elements pushing an agenda of control, of hatred, and of divisive politics.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EastMojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.